The Rams defeated the Minnesota Vikings by a score of 27-9. Well, let me take that back. The Rams beat up the Vikings on Monday night to the tune of no, that ain't good enough. The Rams deboed the Vikings to the tune of 27-9 on Monday night for the last game of the Super Wild Card weekend. Now, defensively, that is one of the best defensive performances I've seen in a long time. Constant pressure versus the run versus the pass, and them young bulls the Rams have up front, they got after you know what. Let's take a look at what they did to basically the Minnesota Vikings Monday night and advance to the divisional round of the NFC playoffs. The Rams set the tone early in the game from the very first series. This is one of the first plays of the game, and let's see what the Rams do to start this physical beatdown of the Minnesota Vikings. You're going to get Brian Young versus Brian McNeil on the outside zone. And Brian Young is going to push McNeil a yard or two deep to get penetration. And, for those in a lot of coaching circles, they know penetration kills the outside zone. And that's what Brian Young does from the jump to get a hand on McNeil and the Vikings and start them off with a -1 yard run. See him locked up right there? He got great leverage on him. Got his hands on him before McNeil could. And watch him just drive him back. He's just going to drive him back. And now at this point, when you're a C-gap player, you want to always try to keep your outside arm free. And that's what he does, because he drove McNeil back far enough to where now he can kind of long arm him with that right arm and now go make the tackle with the left arm. And that's what he does. Excellent play to start off the game. Excellent tone setter by Byron Young. Now on this next one, we're gonna feature the same two people, but this time it's a sack. So Young in that wide 9, so to speak. Good job of long arming McNeil to get that leverage on him again. And leverage is the key. Look at the pop in McNeil's head. Watch his upper body just go straight back. Young is strong. And now at this point, he's just gonna walk him back. There's nothing much McNeil can do. Young just walking him back to the quarterback. Walking him straight back to the quarterback. And once he gets to the quarterback, I'm tired of playing with my food. Let me go and get this quarterback back here. No sense to keep playing. Now Kobe Turner got in on that sack too. Let's see what Kobe did on the back end of it. Oh, he just beat his man late. Kobe just beat his man late. But for me, that's Byron Young creating havoc. Now this is one of my favorite blitzes that they did. It's a cat blitz from Kobe Durant, South Carolina State. Now they're going to put Justin Jefferson in motion, and Kobe's going to go with him to make it look like he has him in coverage right there. But when he takes off, or when the receivers take off, Kobe's going to make a beeline to the quarterback. And with him going in that little motion to make it seem like he's still in coverage, nobody accounts for him. Not the right guard, not the right tackle, not the running back, not even the quarterback. He's going to have a free shot at the quarterback. And I don't even think Sam sees him till late. Sam's looking downfield. Oh, now, right there in your face. At this point, it's too late. Great play design, great execution by those young Rams. Remember we talked about at the beginning, it wasn't just sacking the quarterback. It was in the run game as well. On this play right here, the Vikings attempt to run outside zone, and you see the kind of blocking path, so to speak. And with outside zone, you have some combos and whatnot, but just give you a general knowledge of where they're going. It should be outside zone left, but Quentin Lake's going to shoot that B gap. And what's going to happen is, well, let's just show you what's going to happen. He's going to shoot that B gap. And for outside zone, Cam should be hitting that gap right there. But he can't hit that gap. Why? Linebacker sitting right there. And with Quentin Lake kind of getting blocked out like he's supposed to, because this is supposed to be the running lane, he's going to bounce it right to him. And now it's whoever the fastest. And after a couple surgeries, that probably not Cam Akers. It's a great job of having gap integrity. Great job of having gap integrity here. And also of Lake, even though he was getting blocked out there, of running the play down and making a play. Now this play here is just absolutely crazy. All kind of chaos went on this play. Let's get to it. So you're gonna get a blitz by Lake that's not even in your screen right now. Kobe Turner's gonna take that A gap that you see. Braden Fitz is gonna slant into that B gap. Both backers are gonna drop out. Then you're gonna also get Akello Witherspoon coming off this very edge in the C gap. So it's not a blitz, it's a sim pressure, 4-man pressure. And now you see Jared Verse just hovering because Witherspoon has a free shot at Sam Darnold right now. His back is turned, nobody's over there to block him. But you see Jared Verse just hovering. There's the sack, there's the fumble. Johnny on the spot to pick it up. Returns it for a touchdown. But what was funny to me in this, and this is a little bit off the topic. When I saw this earlier, I'm like, where did 95 come from? Look at him. I don't know if he walked into the tunnel because he hurt or what. But I was wondering how he got down there to celebrate so fast. But he got there. So I don't know if he was hurt or going to get checked on for concussions or what. But whatever was ailing, stop ailing when they returned that for the touchdown. Because he got in on the celebration. Now we've talked a lot about the front seven so far. Let's give some props on that back end. They contributed to this party as well. You saw the Kobe Durant with the sack. Now right here, Sam's ready to throw. Not open. Not open. Not open. Even Justin Jefferson at the bottom. Not open. But Sam does a good job of manipulating the pocket and trying to create extra space. So now he's back in the pocket. He can square his shoulders to throw. Not open. Not open. Not open. Not open. And it would be a tough throw to kind of float this over the backer's head. So technically still nobody open. So the back end did a great job on this play right here of initially covering and plastering after Sam Darnold bought some time. Then you get your sack. They finished him off. By Neville Gallimore and Byron Young. Finished him off. And now we're going to get some traditional defensive line play. You're going to get an X stunt. TE stunt by Braden Fitz and Kobe Turner. And Kobe's going to go first. Slide down to, like, he's going to try to cross the face of the center. And out of nowhere, Braden Fitz is going to come and take that block. And then Kobe's going to wrap around it. So both of them going down to the left. But on the back end, Kobe's going to loop behind Braden. And, well, you'll see what happens right after that. There's the down. Now, Fitz is going to come take on 56. Bam. And the guard does not come off on Kobe. Free shot. Free shot. If I'm Sam Darnold, my pants probably are soiled right now. Another tackle. But what I do want to highlight is Superman right here. I want to highlight Superman. And I'm going to try to grab the picture, see if I can find it and throw it up there so you can see it as well. The picture came from back here somewhere. So it's a great picture if you have or have not seen it, but it's crazy. Now the Rams had a great defensive performance. 6 sacks, one of them returned for a touchdown. But this was all in the first half. First half, they got all this that I just showed you in the first half. None of this is from the second half on. Those guys, when I said beat up, deboed, slapped around, threw out, they did whatever they wanted on the defensive end. And this was one of the best defensive performances I've seen in a long time, much less one of the best defensive halves that I've ever seen in my lifetime. So I appreciate you guys for coming out. This is Coach Evans with another episode of More Sip the Tally. The Rams completely annihilated the Vikings and are moving on to the next round, especially with all that's going on, in their home base. So prayers for those guys in California for dealing with that. But I appreciate you guys for coming out. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. Like the video if you've not done so. If you enjoy this content, subscribe to and hit that bell so you can be notified when the rest of the content drops.